For this particular use case, our objective is pretty simple. We want 50% of the people who fill in our form to receive a certain email, and in true A/B testing fashion, we want the other 50% of the respondents to receive a slightly different email. Now, how this looks and precisely the email message you want to convey, how differently you want to make the templates is entirely up to you. For this particular example, we've kept it super simple so it's easy to follow along, and we're literally just printing one line that says you're an A tester, and in the other 50% of the population they're going to get that you're a B tester message. But again, this is just a proof of concept to show you how you could use this, really easily implement it to achieve this result. So to begin with, we have a very simple form, and we have an even simpler liquid-based template here. Now, the explanation goes into detail as to what each line does, but suffice to say, what we're doing is we're testing to see the response ID that is generated when the student completes the form. We're testing that to see if it's an even number or if it's an odd number. If it's an even number, this is the email that we're going to send, and if it's an odd number, this is the message we're going to send. Of course, your email would be far longer than just a simple line of text, but this would be where we would be inserting the information, and we'll kind of show you what this looks like, and we'll really simply say anyone who completes this submits a response to this particular form will receive this email straight away. So let's go ahead and test it. So for our very first email, I have no idea if it's going to be even or odds. We maybe should have put a bet on it beforehand. Let's see. When that comes through, great, you're an A tester. So we can see that that has come through, and if we check the response here, we can see that the response ID that we're referencing is indeed an even number, 2108. And because that divides cleanly, it means that we know that it's an even number, and as such they get the A template. The next response that comes into the form is going to be an odd number because Gecko will incrementally increase on the response ID. So if we hit submit, we should see that student 2 filling in the same form in exactly the same way will get a completely different email. Here we are. So email 2, Johnny 1, Johnny 2, you're a B tester, because we know that that's an odd response ID.